On the way. Okay, I think it's okay. Okay, let's
Mm.
begin. Begin our course, huh? Last time we have finished
Okay.
the topic of business email. I think all of you have finished your
Mm.
task. Now,
Mm.
as I have already talked about the contents of business email, I want to first share with you two two series. First theory is first theory is RD model. It is a kind of model for instructional material design.
Mm.
RD is a abbreviation for analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. So RD is ADDIE. First, the analysis is you have to analyze the needs of your students. You have to analyze your students' English proficiency. You have to analyze the platform you are going to use, whether it is suitable for your students. And also you have to analyze other kind of issue concerning your your instruction online. Then come to the second stage or phase, or the phase of second phase is design. You design the instructional materials according to the analysis. For example, if the students has in intermediate level of English, then you have to design the instructional materials according to the level of the students. And also, you have to design your instructional materials according to the objectives of the course. Also, you have to design uh, the delivery method for the purpose of the online teaching. So that's the design. The third phase or the third step is develop. You have to, according to the analysis and the design, you develop your instructor materials. As I have just said, on the objectives, on the proficiency of the students, and also on the delivery way. For example, online, you develop the resources for the instructional material. And the fourth phase or the fourth step is implementation. I think now now is the phase of implementation. Of course, you have already done the task, so the implementation has also finished. And now the final step is evaluation. We are having the discussion. We are going to evaluate the material, the instructional material from the proficiency of the students, from the objectives of the course. We are going to talk about it. And we are going to evaluate it. So that is the last step we are going to finish on this lesson. Okay, that is the one one theory AD model for instructional materials design. AD is ADDIE. It's abbreviation for analysis, design, development, develop, implementation, implement, and evaluation. Evaluate. Okay, so that is one theory. Another theory is Bloom's taxonomy. Taxonomy. Okay, Bloom's taxonomy. I think all of you have already know about it. Bloom's taxonomy. Taxonomy means classification. Bloom's taxonomy is Bloom's classification. We divide the knowledge or the how to say the knowledge or the information, or maybe knowledge is better. We divide knowledge into six level. The six We classified the knowledge into six part, six kinds. First is remembering. Remembering. That's the lowest level of knowledge. You have to remember all those facts, all those infographs, all those kinds of uh, or those kind of takeaways or the hands-ons. You have to keep in keep in mind, or you have to remember all those facts. The second level is understanding. You have to understand what it means. Uh, the third level is apply what you have learned into real life. The fourth level is uh, how to say, is synthesizing. You have to make it in physical or intangible kind of things, synthesize. And the fifth is evaluating, like the we have just say the theory of RD model. Evaluate the last phase. The topest level is creating. So you may have noticed that when I assign the task to you, firstly, Jason, you
mm,
you have to sum up the components of email, right? I think this is
mm.
the kind of low level knowledge. And
Okay.
come to last
Mm,
to Zhang, to Miss Zhang. Zhang is creating a email, writing an email, right? So that is the
Mm.
last the topest level of
Mm.
knowledge. You
High
create
level.
something, and uh, the the second, but from last second, Mr. Zhang has rectifying the email, right? You have to rectify, or you have to modify
Yeah.
the email. That is something
Yeah.
you have to evaluate, and whether this email is formal or informal. Then you have to
Mm.
correct the wrong sentence, or correct the
Mm.
informal sentence. You have to make it better. You are doing evaluation. And
Yeah.
Miss
Mm.
Gong, you do a mind map. You do a mind map. I
Mm.
think you are uh, synthesizing the knowledge. Okay, based on this, the two theories, I want you to discuss whether the instruction material is difficult or not, whether the difficult level, or how to say, the taxonomy of the knowledge of email, of business email, is is suitable for the students of vocational college students. The second, I want to know about I want you to discuss about uh, whether the instructional material can achieve the objectives for the vocational college students learning English, learning how to say, learning business English or career English. That's second. You have to talk about the second, about whether the objective is achieved or not. First, you have to talk about the level of the knowledge in the taxonomy, in the classification of knowledge based on taxonomy theory. Second, you have to talk about whether of objectives can be achieved by the instructional or by the task I assigned to you. Okay, let's begin. Okay. So first, I think from Jason. Okay, Jason, you talk about you talk about you discuss about from these two perspectives.
Could we
Pardon?
make a real discussion?
Yeah, you
Uh,
can discuss. I
so,
think
we, so we
one
begin
by
to
one
discuss the content.
is clear, huh? Okay.
Can you repeat the question?
A question. Okay. The first question is I have I have put the instructional material I designed,
Mm,
I developed,
mm,
right? You see the
mm,
RD model. First is
mm,
analysis. The second is design. Third is develop. I have
mm,
analysis. I have design. I have developed, and I have put them on the link. I have put them on the link. The Padlet. You see the material I put it on the link, right? The PDF file, the video. I think you have viewed them, huh? So
mm,
the first question is you you discuss about you evaluate whether the instructional material I designed, I developed is easy or difficult. How do you think is the level of the instructional material? I think it's also maybe can be called as knowledge, right? And the second question is, do you think the objectives can be achieved by those instructional material? I think the objectives of the uh, Business English for vocational college students is to improve the practical English skills, right? Like uh, listening, speaking, reading, and writing, right? The four skills in English. So you talk about it. First is the level of the knowledge, the instructional material. Second is about the objectives can be achieved or not.
Mm.
One by one, okay? Thank you.
One by one.
so I think the level of the material is very suitable for the college students,
Mhm.
and you have analyzed the content, and the objective can be achieved. I think.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
agree.
I think
Okay.
so. Yes, I
Uh,
think so.
do you think the instructional material is a little, how to say, uh, too little, huh? Not too much, just two. But most of them are task for you, for task. Do you think the material is little or is okay? It is suitable or too much? I think it's too little. But you say it's okay. It's not so difficult, huh?
It's very easy,
Uh, it's easy.
not
Huh?
very difficult. I think.
So give me some suggestion on improve the instructional material. Suggestion for improve the instructional
Um,
material.
No,
I think maybe you can use some pictures or some interesting videos to show to the
Uh,
students.
Now, radio can be called as podcast. Do you have ever tried podcast? P O Podcast. Podcast.
CAST.
Podcast. It's like a radio, but
Mm-mm.
more than radio, I think. You just have to give the link, and you click the link. You can hear the audio from the podcast. Okay, thank you. I think I will add some picture, add some uh, audio material for the instructional materials. Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you, Jason. I think the next one
Mm.
should be Gongmeng, right? Okay. Talk about first the difficult level, the level of the instructional material from the taxonomy or from the classification of the knowledge. Second is about the objectives can be achieved or not, whether it's suitable or not.
First of all, I think, in my point of view, I think it's not very difficult to learn the instructional material.
Okay.
And just I heard you want us to give you some suggestion. I think you can give more examples, email samples, to help the learners to understand. Okay, this is the first answer to the question, and then the second one, I think the goal, the objective or the goal is sure to be achieved in your lesson. It's not. I think it's not
Not
very
achieved.
difficult to the learners.
Achieved or not? I mean the objective achieved or not?
Achieved, I think.
Achieved. Okay.
Yeah, and you give me the task to draw the mind map. I think this task can help learners to clear their mind and tell them how to do when they write the business letter, business email letter. They know how to put the contents in your in their email or in their letter. So I think it's very good.
Okay, so your suggestion first, I should have more samples, more example, huh? I think it came
More
from
email examples.
more
Business
email example, yeah. I think came from
from China Daily or some
I think
magazines.
I think I have many English email. I have many English email from my email box. I have many email. I think that can be used, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Objective is achieved, huh?
It's achieved. Yeah,
Because it's
certainly.
because the instructional material is not so difficult, huh?
Not so difficult. Not so difficult. Not so easy. I think it's
suitable, huh? Suitable.
Yeah, suitable.
Okay, thank you. Let's
welcome.
continue. Let's continue to Miss the you talk about the the classification of the instructional material and also the objectives, whether it achieved or not. And also give some suggestion for me to improve the instructional materials.
It's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. First, I think your material, including the words and also you shoot the video for the teacher. I think this is very good, and I really appreciate your assignments. The assignments are classified into different kinds, not just for testing their writing, but also some creative designs, such as the band map and for some other questions like find the errors of the emails. I think the tasks I really appreciate. I read all the tasks, and but for
First,
the
I have to explain about task. Actually, I want you all to do the full task. Everyone do the full task. But I think it's time consuming. So I separated. I divided it into 4 tasks, and you people one do one task. That is okay, huh? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I think this task design is very good, and also to different people do each task respectively is also good.
Yeah.
So that's the first one I appreciate, and I think you achieved the design achievement. Students, I think the material is very important and suitable for them, because they in the writing business email is very important for the vocational students to when they've graduated from the school and enter the business, enter their future job. So it's necessary for them to obtain this this skill. Yeah. So it's necessary. The topic is also very necessary. If I if I want to say some suggestion, I think I really agree with the Miss Gong said. When I read the material, I really want a sample email. Yeah.
Examples, huh? Example, huh?
Yeah. I think this is very for me. If I'm the student to read this material, I want to have a sample email. So if you can add the sample email when you say the contents for business email, this may be more easy, maybe easier for them to catch the points.
I think
Yeah.
I have some examples from business English. I have write some. I mean I have written some email to for really business really business. Yeah, for example, the order. Yeah, the real order.
Yeah.
But I think it's not so formal. It sometimes
We can
some
change.
aspect
Maybe
is
we can
okay.
modify them
Modify them, huh?
for
That can be used for
modify some samples for teaching material.
that can be used for
And
Xiaohong. Modify them. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Mm. Mm.
It's your turn, I think. To talk about two perspectives.
Mm.
First is level.
I think last time, my task is to rectify your rectify, make a rectification about email
Yeah.
example.
Yeah.
From the email example, I think the students have charged the way to write the email. I think your material is useful, and your way to instruct students have been achieved some steps. I think.
So give some suggestion
Mm.
to improve my instructional materials.
Also, I think if you can add more some good examples or other examples for students to practice, perhaps they can touch more good way and good former material to finish your task.
Okay, so can I make a conclusion? Actually, the instructional material I have designed is, I think it's suitable, huh? For the
Yeah.
practical use for the vocational college students because it's not so difficult or not so easy. And I think the objective of improve the writing skill in business English is achieved, huh? Improve the writing skill because this is the email they have to read it to how to write it, huh? And suggestions, first example, huh? And Jason say more kind of picture, more kind of audio is better, huh? Uh, I think it's okay. The audio I think is audio is also a kind of information and communication technology. And give more example, to have more example in my instructional materials. Okay, I think that's all. That's all for today's class. Thank you all for your
Okay.
precious time, huh? And
Thank
Okay.
you.
really,
Okay.
really happy to see you again.
Yeah.
Here
Yeah.
is summer, huh?
See
So
you
you
next
can
time.
see
Me
I
too.
just
Me too.
well
Till
well
next
well
time.
yeah,
Mm.
really hot here. Huh? See you. I think see you on
Cool
March,
down.
Okay.
or on February. I think
Mm.
I want to invite you to come to Jian
Come
College,
to the
huh?
dinner.
Go to dinner, huh?
Bravo.
Let's make a date. Let's make a date, huh?
Not any danger.
Here,
Okay.
Not
here
any
is
danger.
winter.
Really.